That's crazy. Boy, that's crazy.
That's against the law? There's a lot of rights violation going on. It's public. So this cop is telling this guy he can't be in public, I guess.
Hey, do me a favor, boss. Step back a little bit for me. I don't mind you filming. Step back a little bit, all right?
How far I got to be back?
A little bit more. Go back over this.
Oh, I step this far enough right here. This far enough.
Do me a favor. I don't mind you filming. You do the investigation. Go behind here, please.
Okay, but I'm far enough.
No,
10 feet.
Like I said.
You know who I am?
I know. I don't care who you are. I'm telling you, go back over there.
Go back. Go. How far you want me to go? Why you want me to go that far?
Listen, we do the investigation. Just step back.
Well, it look like a lot of rights violation to me.
Okay. All right.
I bet you won't get none of that information from me. You asking them. This fine. I'm far enough. Do your job. Get to work. Do your work. Don't come bothering me. I'm just recording.
Yep. Just like that.
Now you violating my First Amendment right.
Yep.
I'm putting you on notice. What's your name and your badge number?
Yep.
What's your name and your badge number?
You got it already.
I don't have it already. What's your name and your badge number? You think you're above the law? You gonna obey my rights, man. You gonna stop being a dickhead. Well, I tell you, you bitch is crazy.
I done never called y'all church.
I don't give a damn. You better not public servant. You can't public servant.
I'm so sorry you feel that
You
way.
can't do that public servant.
I'm so sorry
You can't do that public servant.
Let the camera reflect that he is now flicking off law enforcement officials while trying to be a public servant himself. He is flicking us off, showing a derogatory gesture towards law enforcement.
Make sure you let them know it's freedom of speech.
Yes, yes. But if we did that to him, he would.
Then you will lose your job because you work for me. Because you work for me, you will lose your job, dickhead.
Yep. You feel real salty right now, so I'm doing this to you.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
I'm sorry, I'm hurting your feelings.
You ain't hurting my feelings. You just proving how much of a tyrant you are. You just proving that you're not here for the people. You just proving that that oath you took don't mean shit to you.
Yep.
That's what you're proving. That oath you took to uphold my rights don't mean nothing to you. You here for a paycheck, and then you wonder why we don't like you, slimy.
Yep. You got it.
Ain't nothing you can do to me
Nothing at all.
but violate my rights.
Yes, sir.
Punk.
Do me a favor, sir. Please just walk on the sidewalk. I don't want to have to write you a citation.
I ain't gonna walk through.
No, oh, I understand. Thank you. But now, please walk on the sidewalk. Thank you. Hey, you're the man. Thank you, sir.
See, a jaywalking citation mean when you obstructing traffic.
Hey, but sir, you know you're obstructing traffic by filming if you step in the roadway. But please don't obstruct traffic, or I will have to write you a citation.
You know you being a dickhead when you shine a light at somebody to hold you accountable.
You're with the camera. camera. I'm just trying to protect my fellow partners. Thank you.
Man, your safety is not a concern. You're out here violating rights. You got the mask on your face like you in Afghanistan.
No.
Eat a dick. That's what you do.
Sir, I'm so sorry.
Eat a dick.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Eat a dick.
I apologize, sir.
This is the Broward County Sheriff's Department.
And sir, I'm here for you.
You're not here for me. That's a freaking lie.
I'm here for you.
That's a lie. You here to terrorize and to brutalize. You're not here for me. If you was here for me, you'll put that light down and let me record you as a member of the press. My safety is not your concern. And if you get that light out of my face, giving me night vision, blindness, then I can see better. But you're blinding me with your light. But you don't give a shit. Apologize to these nuts. I feel so sorry for your wife and kids. I know you beat their ass on the regular. Yeah, you are sorry. You very sorry. You very sorry. Hey, I'm on the public sidewalk, so you can eat a dick. You can eat a dick. I'm on the public sidewalk.
So sorry.
I'm not.
So sorry. It's a good song. Hey, baby. Woo!
And he refusing ID. This is not a public servant. This is not somebody here to serve and protect the public. This is somebody here to brutalize, to terrorize, to make feel beneath them. And he knows he's supposed to identify himself, especially when he's making contact with me. I don't know if this guy is a terrorist or a police officer. I asked you several times, what's your name and your badge number?
You know what you said to me?
I said, what's your name and your badge number? I said your name and your badge number. I said your name and your badge number.
You told me to eat a dick.
You'll see it on YouTube, and I mean it. Eat several dicks.
Oh, see, you just said it again. You never said, hey, sir.
You're not a sir to me. I'm sir to you.
We're good.
You're not sir to me.
So good.
Public servant?
Yes, sir.
Fuck you mean? Hey, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, would you like me to go,
I would like for you to get to work. That's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to go over there and watch the backs of your fellow employees while you wasting time with a man who's not breaking the law. You wasting time with a man who's not breaking the law, who's doing something that's protected by the Constitution. But see, you don't understand that because the IQ level of a police officer is very low.
Look, my degrees don't mean anything.
You don't have a degree.
I don't.
You don't.
Right. I don't have a degree.
I don't know you. I don't know if you're even a police officer.
I don't even have a high school diploma. I don't. Oh, I just got a job, bro. Just got a job. I started this job yesterday, actually. Pulled my record yesterday.
Hey, I think I might know this dude, old lady or something. I think she probably called me or something. I don't know, because he very mad with me. Now he got the strobe on. This is how childish this dude. This is how childish this dude is.
So you're a great guy.
This is how childish this dude
You're a
is.
nice guy. Very nice guy. What's your name, sir? You want to know mine? What's yours?
If you keep that up, it's gonna be plaintiff.
Hey, what?
If you keep that up, it's gonna be plaintiff.
What YouTube channel?
If you keep that up, it's gonna be plaintiff.
What YouTube channel can I find this on?
I know your name is gonna be defended.
Yes, sir. You know it. Mark it on the YouTube channel. Defend it. Woo.
See, this is what happens when the people know their rights and know the power that they have, that these people don't like it. So what he does is he take that bright light, he shine it directly in my camera and in my eyes, knowing that it's gonna cause me some type of vision impairment. And then he has the nerve to tell me that he's concerned about my safety. But every time he put that light in my eyes, I have to adjust my sight, which I can back up off this sidewalk, because I'm right to the edge of the sidewalk in the road, but he don't care. He don't care. Now look at him telling me to be careful. He's telling me to be careful, but he's continuing shining that light right in my eyes.
Is it on your stomach or your this is not your face?
And he's engaging with me without even identifying himself. Why is he doing that? All you're gonna do is be another YouTube tyrant. You're not gonna get no kudos. What you're gonna get, oh, he's a dickhead, oh, he's an ass, oh, I see why they always get this, always get that. See, what do I tell you people? What do I tell you people all the time? A good cop, which I doubt if any one of them are, because they'll come say something to him about violating my rights. But a good cop's worst enemy is a bad cop, because bad cops get good cops hurt.
Trouble. Know it.
Not in trouble, they get them killed actually. Bad cops do.
Be careful about saying killing, you know? Don't make threats.
I don't make a threat, I'm just telling you a fact. Many times people said because a cop did me wrong, they went out. I'm reporting right now. I'm reporting right now.
Reporting live.
I'm reporting. I'm reporting.
TMZ. TMZ. TMZ.
So you're not going to identify?
Sure, I definitely will.
So who are you?
Shortly.
Who?
You want me to identify myself?
Identify yourself.
You ready? You ready for it? Exactly what you told me to do. You told me to say something bleep, 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 bleep. So I'm going to identify myself with bleep, 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 bleep.
So you're admitting that you are a dick?
That's what you called me. That's my name.
Officer Dickhead.
Make sure you put that.
I was to get bullied in high school, so he take it out on his own
people.
Community. No, I'm not your people. I just happen to be a part of your community. I'm not your people. My people are the United States military that took an oath and uphold that oath. That oath means something to us. That oath means something. You know that part of the Constitution where it said, I swear to protect and defend the United States Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic? Do you know what the First Amendment is? Do you know what the First Amendment is? Do you know what the First Amendment is? So he won't answer that question if he knows what the First Amendment is. The First Amendment is the freedom of press. This is what I'm doing right now is reporting. I see community so-called police officers in our area who are performing their duties, and I just want to observe them in their course of action. But this dude, he wants to block my First Amendment privilege. He's a Broward County sheriff, dressed in tactical gear, like he's in Afghanistan, like he has a threat. But he's so concerned about his safety, but not once has he looked back. He's only concentrated on a man with a camera. But his safety is the most important. That's the reason. That's the reason for them shooting us, because it's their safety.
Show them the street. Make sure you give them the whole panorama view.
Their safety.
360 view.
That's the reason why they justify killing us. Look at this man steady approaching me, getting closer and closer to me. He has guns. He has all type of weapons on me. Please stand back from me.
Here, let me back up for you. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that.
Sorry. There we go.
Thank you. I fear for my safety.
I'm sorry, bro.
You guys are the biggest gang in America. And you're a violent one.
Did I offend you, sir?
You couldn't offend me. Your IQ level is not that high to do so.
I apologize, sir. That's a very nice shirt, though. Very nice shirt.
And then they wonder why it's a disconnect. But he doesn't realize that there is a disconnect. I can tell him there's a disconnect until I'm blue in the face, but he won't listen to me.
Hello, how are you?
So he's taking this
you walk on the sidewalk, okay? I want you to get hurt.
Except when you walk on the public easement. Except when you walk on the public easement, that's okay. As long as you're on the public easement, because the law says when there's no sidewalk, there has to be a public easement. So that means portion of the road is a public easement. He's not telling you that, but Big Nick would tell you that. If there's no sidewalk to walk down, then guess what? This becomes a public easement. Public easement. Because we the public, all of this is ours. So just by these poor black people, and you know I don't emphasize race, but these poor black people are sitting on a public sidewalk in their community, these thugs, goons with masks on, big guns, all type of weapons on them, come out and want to run them like we in Germany. America says you have the right to privacy. Also, the Florida Penal Code 901.151 states, unless you're being suspected of committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or have committed a crime, you do not have to identify yourself to people. And if they say they have suspicion, it has to be reasonable, articulable suspicion, which means they just can't get out their car and come up there. Everybody here, make them sit down, pack their pockets, go through all of their personal belongings without reasonable, articulable suspicion, because you're protected by Florida Penal Code 901.151 and also by the Fourth Amendment. That's private property. You can't enforce on private property. That's private property. You can't enforce on private property. What you think you're doing to your community? Is that worse than what you're doing? Is that worse than what you're doing? Is that worse than what you're doing?
Hey, bro, don't pee over there, bro.
Hey, man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. When you gotta go, big man. Hey, ask him not to shoot nobody unarmed.
Hey, do me a favor. Make sure you get a light on your bike, all right? You listen to him. He's speaking, you know, you make sure you got a
Tell him don't shoot anybody unarmed. Tell him do not use the excuse that they fear for their safety. They're not your friend. They're not out here for you. He'll take you to jail in a heartbeat. He's not out here for you. He'll take you to jail in a heartbeat. he will shoot you and claim he was in fear of his
I'm so
safety.
sorry you feel that way, sir. I apologize.
Right, because the cops don't shoot on officers.
There's a car coming. Be careful.
This dude is a clown,
Don't want you to
man.
get hurt.
I'm sorry to all clowns. To all clowns, I apologize. But this dude is worth. Look, he got a mask on. Look at the mask on his face.
Take care. Have a great night.
Look,
Right, sir?
look.
Take care. Right?
You can imagine how ugly he is up under that mask. Look, and there you go again, putting the light right in my eyes. But he's telling me about that because I can't see now.
Sorry.
So if I get hit by a car, will he be liable?
No, because technically you said you can stand in the street though. That's what you just said.
Boy, this dude is crazy. This dude is crazy. But for you, because I want to keep this going with you, what I actually said was, where there's no public sidewalk, the street becomes an easement. I can walk on the street as an easement. That's what I said. Well, I tell you. Nah, bruh, you don't have a bruh around here. You lost that privilege a long time ago. You don't have a bruh. You don't see us as your bruh. You do not see us as that. That's why when I get the opportunity to go hard on my bruh, I go hard on them. Because they forgot.
Yes, sir. I'm still praying for you, sir. Whatever
Don't pray for me. Pray for you.
Y'all see that?
Every night, sir.
My name's Joel West.
But you just submitted to him, Joe. You just submitted to him, bro. You didn't have to submit to them. I was in the same area. They know Big Nick don't. They not to come up to me and ask me for no ID. You just submitted to him though. Don't submit to these clowns, man. Make them violate your rights.
I ain't submit.
You gave up your information?
All that.
Oh, okay.
You free to go, Mr. West.
Yeah, but
Facebook.
if they ask me my name, I'm gonna tell them what to do with it.
Sir, thank you for cooperating.
That's not cooperation. That's submitting to these tyrants.
They got two black officers.
So-called, allegedly.
Acting like an ass.
Allegedly.
Why they on two white folks on the computer?
NWA said it,
I'm
but
going about
what
them.
NWA said, because they'll slam you down to the street top. Black police showing off for the white car.
Ain't about that.
That's what they say.
It ain't about that.
Ain't about that.
What do you think it's about? Because they just violated your rights.
Ain't
They just violated your rights.
They did their job.
That's not their job. That's where you wrong. That's not their job.
Hold on, wait a minute.
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
hold on. No, you hold on.
But-
That's not their job.
Rising
Do you understand that you have constitutional rights?
They
You understand you have rights in America?
Yes.
Okay, and one of your rights is the Fourth Amendment. The Fourth Amendment is the right to privacy.
Wait a minute,
And also in Florida, you know what? Wait a minute. You can't get around the law.
They were watching.
They get around the law.
They were watching.
We don't get around the law. They get around the law. Florida Penal Code 901.151 states, and I ain't gonna even tell you, but just know, what was the probable cause for them to take your ID?
No public cause.
And that man was just sitting there telling you that you can't be on the public sidewalk.
I didn't talk to him at all.
Hey, see that? If you touch your nose, it might shrink. Because I wasn't talking about you. The world don't revolve around you. The world don't revolve around you, buddy. There was other officers, or so-called officers. Nobody referred to you. Don't give him your name.
I'm
nice
a
to
grown
meet you, sir.
ass
It's been a
man.
great
My
meeting.
name's Joel.
Joel, nice to meet you.
Yeah, what's up?
Now see if he'll identify to you. See if he'll identify to you.
Wait a minute.
Ask him his name.
Yes, sir. Whatever you need, sir.
Okay, this all we got is each other.
Yes, sir. All we got.
No.
We depend on you.
Well,
guys.
hold up. But why when y'all holding me?
Yes, sir.
When y'all holding me?
Yes, sir.
Why y'all don't really point out what the fuck really going on?
Because you know what we need.
Because they don't care. They only want to shoot you.
No. We need someone like yourself to be a leader and step up.
And let them violate your rights. That's being a leader. By submitting to them.
Hold on, let the man talk.
As long as you, he ain't saying nothing. 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 He's a tyrant. That's what he is.
The majors, the lieutenants.
They just got how many people violated how many rights? Man, I won't stop talking while that clown talking. While that clown talking, I don't have to let that clown. I don't have to hear that clown.
That's how we can do that. We can gladly sit down and have a
I don't have to hear that clown. He want to do something to me.
Yes, sir.
He want to do something to me.
I got a hold of my leg. I can see.
When you get shot, you got a shot. You get shot.
Oh, automatically you got shot.
I got work to do.
We're working in. I never said that.
That's all we do around here. To feed our kids. Now, they got all them outriders coming over here.
Come this way. So y'all trying to keep up the nigga. I understand that. But at the same time,
Joel, stop talking, man. You being a sheep right now. Stop talking.
I got some white folks I fuck with over there, got pounds, nigga. That you walking in, yeah, what's up, Joel? I fucked up. Why the fuck y'all ain't talking the real talk? We ain't got money like that.
Man, please. Don't you know they whole department is subsidized off the backs of the poor?
Because how about you know?
Ask him to identify himself to you. He won't identify because he's a coward.
Say, hey, no. Say, hey, listen.
This same dude who's so bold with a flashlight is the same agency that wouldn't run in Parkland. This is the same agency that wouldn't run in Douglas. But he's a tough guy with a flashlight, but he wouldn't run in Douglas. 17 kids got killed at Strowman Douglas because the Broward County Sheriff's Office was too busy hiding in the bushes. But now he's a big man with a mask on.
That's what makes me mad. So, end of the conversation. Because that's sad that he's speaking about people that lost their lives.
Yeah, because of you guys.
And you know what? We weren't even there. But that's sad.
Your brothers was there.
Sad for him to
The agency was there. BSO agency. The sheriff wasn't there either. He lost his job behind it. The sheriff wasn't there. He lost his job behind it. It ain't no such thing as a good cop until one of those cops can stand up for our rights. It's no such thing as a good cop. Blue lives murder.
You know what I'm saying? While the two white boys on the computer, you run everybody. Come on, dog.
So what you trying to say? You want to call them people stepping fetch?
Facebook, I'm just saying.
This ain't Facebook. This is a little bigger than Facebook.
Keep it real, dog. Step up, bro. This all we got. The hole in the wall. Come on.
You can't reason with these people, man. In his little puny brain, you're beneath him.
No.
I didn't say
No.
anything
Fuck
disrespectful
all
to him.
that. Fuck all that.
So
He
sad.
can't say anything disrespectful to me. He can't.
Y'all want to get in.
He can't say anything disrespectful to me. If he could, he would. If this camera wasn't up, it'd be a different story.
Niggas out here doing some dumb shit. There's some niggas out here that's like, yo, they taking names to jail. Huh? But it's like a bitch run up on the $50 just chilling. It's crazy, though, but at the same time, you do it for it, and everybody can keep something like that. Because y'all see anything. Y'all can stand right there.
He come to work for a pension, man.
Y'all can stand right
That's the most important thing to him, his pension.
I helped put that business together, bro. Y'all stand right
You paid for it. What you mean you helped put it together? You paid for it.
video for all this shit. They got the second floor, third floor, bitch got 100 cameras recording all this shit.
But they don't like to be recorded. They record us, but he don't like record. That's why he got his light in my camera.
No, because I'm not talking to him.
I ain't on that.
Body camera's on.
Man, body camera, whatever. I'm just,
Because he requested it.
You should have been stopped talking to me a long time ago.
I ain't getting no ass.
I never asked to talk with you.
You got kids, I got kids, they got
But the difference is he don't care about yours.
y'all do y'all stuff.
Man, why is this dude wearing a mask if he care about us?
But y'all,
What happened to community policing? You ever seen the community police walk around with masks on?
I ain't on that.
What happened to community policing? I'm born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. I remember the days of community policing.
That's what's up.
At the same time, but he feared him. He's trying to be cordial with him, but he hasn't put the flashlight out of my camera yet. So, you know, you can't have it both ways. You can't be trying to be a community citizen to one, but I'm going to go violate the rights of the other.
Hey, are
See,
they finished with that? Awesome. Good, bro. Good.
Hey, y'all always remember, these people work for us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They're public servants. Now look at this dickhead. He still ain't identified himself to me. But he a coward. He walk around with a mask on, harassing poor people. Don't pray for me. Pray for Lotto. Pray for Lotto. Joel, come here. Come tell me what it is. He didn't tell me. You tell me. He wouldn't tell me. You know I ain't gonna lie to you. What name he told you? Bro, you really? I'm trying to do this for our community and you ain't on that. This is not their job, bro. They counting on y'all to think like that. He can't arrest me. He can arrest me, but then I'm gonna have his job if he do. So I know what I'm talking about. I didn't submit. They know not to come ask me for my information. They ran y'all name. They ain't run my name. This is America. This is America. I know my rights.
Shut it down at the base. You don't go nowhere.
I know my rights. They didn't get my name and they won't get my name.
Sometimes the bosses, this is petty, but sometimes the bosses want the pettiness to clean up the neighborhood.
Yeah, because everything, all the high rises pussy is the face.
I don't know why, but when you have a job, you have a boss, and the boss says, hey, go address this, go address that, right?
I understand.
Hey, Del, what was the probable cause, though?
Oh, come on, bro. They're allowed to drink.
He didn't have a beer. He didn't have a beer.
You started talking to him.
No, he got searched. He got searched.
I'm finna go get a beer. Hey, no problem. I'm finna go.
I know, but you know, I stand up for the Constitution, the 4th Amendment.
I'm finna go get a beer now. We at home, y'all.
Hey, Deputy Allergy. Deputy Allergies. Halloween ain't till November.
Yeah, hey.
Or October, my bad.
Y'all speak that shit up.
Deputy Allergies.
Hey, I ain't mad at y'all, man. Do your job. I'm finna go.
Deputy Allergies.
I'm going to the liquor store.
Deputy Coward.
Man, leave them people alone.
Man, what you mean leave them people alone? You ain't telling them to leave y'all alone. Y'all won't breaking the law. Y'all just submitted. Shine, you know what I do. Shine, you know what I do.
I'm finna go get this.
Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Out.
Coming on the up chucks and coming after your badge. Crooked officer, Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the car? See, I've been living in this neighborhood for too long. For you to try to change things and run from my home. Mr. Officer, crooked officer. Why you wanna put me in the car? See, you've been messing with brothers like myself for too long. Why don't you drop your pistol and your badge? Let's get it on.